Guys and dolls, Freedom Dad here, and I'm just gonna stick this a wee video up for you. I'm gonna go for a wee walk and just let you see the beauty that I see. I want you to enjoy the visuals of what I'm getting as I walk this absolutely amazing wee dog. Isn't she beautiful? Hey, come on, Chip, let's go. Yeah, so it is beautiful, guys. I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. I feel like, if this, what was the end? What a way to finish. It's the way I would always look at things, as well. I'm not being depressed or anything, guys. I'm just chatting to you, and I'm in no way ever, going to say that I don't appreciate my life just because of the way I had to come through it. I think no matter what we go through in life, I think we all have different coping skills, and I think it's all down to that, really. You know, we can you could line up 100 people and put them all through the same trauma. You would find you would get 100 different reactions. You know, yeah, it's beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say. It is beautiful. See you go. So God's amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, can't. What else can you say? We complain about so much, and most people walk by days like this and don't give it a second thought. And I imagine if it was me and I was God and I delivered this to yous and you didn't even give it a second thought, I'd be pretty disappointed and angry. So I suppose if a lot of people say, God's wrath, that's a way of putting it, isn't it? But suppose where we live in it, people are just too busy. Too busy to notice what's going on around them. Too busy to watch the beautiful snow, beautiful countryside, or beautiful animals, or amazing animals. Or dogs that give us so much comfort, so loyal, and misses every second that we're apart as they show when you come back in the door from work and they get so excited. It's like, what an amazing place to spend in this human form that we've been given. And I think we should always take a wee time to, any time at all you find something that's beautiful in the world, no matter what it is just to take a wee thought and thank God, that you've had the experience to enjoy this, you know. Right, guys, I'm gonna hit this. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's happened to the colour. I don't know if I blew. I've done something. Maybe just where we are. But yeah, I'm going to take you a wee walk just around where I am. My wee walk. And I've seen it so many times without the snow. So I want to let you see it with the snow. And then maybe one day we'll put a wee video together with all the 4 seasons. You know, summer, autumn, winter, spring. You know, catch up with daffodils and stuff like that. You know, yeah, why not? It's the wee burn, guys. Right. See, I don't worry about anybody knowing where I am and stuff like that. Don't have any fear like that, guys. You know, I stand by my words. I'm not going to hide behind them. You know, I'm not going to. I wouldn't do it any other way. I don't think. No, I do understand why people wear masks and everything, and you know, I don't know. I just wouldn't feel right. I don't think I'd be able to do the videos the way I do them if I was spending all my time trying to hide where I stay. Um, so yeah, not that I don't think I'm in any danger. You know, I think I'm in more danger than a lot of people actually believe or know. 'Cause I know things that people don't, you know, and obviously the Northern Ireland bit, very dangerous. Come on, let's go. Get up. Come on, baby. Yeah, it's very dangerous, like. But that's you know, I take this on board. I think I've thought about all this, and like when I do start thinking about it, and I think about, you know, UIs, you know, I know how somebody's left that. You need to get right in the middle of the path, you know what I mean? For fuck's sake. But yeah, it's like it's a lot of deep stuff goes on back home, guys. You know, Northern Ireland, Belfast, Londonderry to centre parts, you know, the troubles, and you know, people just still believe that, you know, the Protestants and Catholics and they truly hate each other, you know, and people like me that come along and say, you know, I think it's time to have a talk, and these people class me as a traitor, you know. It's difficult to even say that word in that sentence with the word me, because I love my country. I love my country more than anything in the world, apart from my daughter, my loved ones, obviously. But you know, this has been it's been foundations in my life. It's my loyalty to my country. You know, I'd die for it. I've done anything for it. Ah, but you know, I only have my country in mind when I do talk about bringing Protestants and Catholics together. You know, they don't realise this. They won't realise it until years to come. You know, somebody will look back, maybe find one of these videos and totally understand then why I was talking the way I'm talking, and that I did have nothing but love for my country at heart. There's one of them situations that, you know, I can't prove what I can see it's coming, and it's not going to stop me. You know, you know, I'm not. It's not going to stop me trying. You know what I mean? And yeah, I can be quite dangerous, guys. I can, because I'm wide open as far as that's concerned. Jeez, oh, probably end up walking to my own death, to be honest with you. But yeah, as far as other things are concerned, you know, I love all religions. You know what I mean? So I can't imagine. You know, the only people who are going to come after me, obviously, are the ones that don't let me talking about the extremism part and the extremists and that. You know, and I've got no doubt that, you know, we're going to see a time when influencers, content creators from the white of politics are going to be targeted, you know. Um, I've got no doubt about it. It's just a matter of time. But we're already being targeted by the government, you know what I mean? So we're sort of used to being targeted. I don't think a lot of guys understand how much danger they're actually in, to be honest with you, like, but, you know, at the end of the day, would they change even if they did? I don't think they would. I think the caliber of man, like Paz and Paul and Tusi, you know, any YouTube, if any guys that you know that do this stuff, right wing stuff, you know, they're a different character, man. You have to actually do this and put yourself out there, because these are intelligent men. To be able to do stuff like this, you need to have a certain amount of intelligence, you know, unless you wing it like I do. But these guys are intelligent, or they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't start these platforms up. So they do know the amount of danger they're in, you know, just because they don't talk about it and all that, you know, they do know. And at the end of the day, they're not going to stop doing it because of that. And that's fucking, you know, you got to take your hats off to them guys. No matter what you think, no matter what some of you might say, you know, whether it's clickbaiting and all that and whatever. I'm not going to go into things. It's very touchy. Very, I feel that some of these guys are very, very touchy and so, some things, you know, and yeah, so. But yeah, I take my hats off to them all. So I do, guys, and so should you, you know, and it's amazing the support you show these guys. And, you know, truth be told, you know what I mean? As far as the money's concerned, I imagine quite a lot of it will be going to security, you know, no two ways about it. Obviously equipment and that as well, but security will be a big thing. And yeah, so I always add them in my prayers. You know, I do, like, I always pray for these guys, you know. God knows who's in my head, all the ones that I know. Even the ones that you probably haven't heard of, some of you, you know what I mean? Gobster, Silver Fox, you know, the taxi man, the taxi boy. Some of them are more commentators than right-wing commentators, but I have noticed some of them shifting to the right because they can't avoid it any longer. If they kept avoiding it, they would have been seen as being implicit, I think. And it is difficult being a YouTuber, trying to be conservative, trying not to go down the narrative that the left, far left, seem to class as all as far right racists. So yeah, a lot of YouTubers try to avoid that, which is totally understandable. But I've noticed quite a few now are having no choice. They dip their toe into the exclusive reporting on the grooming gangs. So much silence for so long, guys. But you know, on the flip side, guys, I'm going to have to call some people out as well. Come on, Tulip. Come on. You know, a lot of guys have been here shouting about the grooming gangs for a wee while, and a lot of guys have been silent. And it is only because it's been pushed out the way it has by Elon Musk that even there's some right wingers that are eventually, at last, coming out and starting to speak about the things that really matter in this country. And yeah, so there you go. That's pretty fair. A pretty fair roundup of that topic, guys. I think I'm being okay there, like, you know. I don't want to favour anybody or anything like that, or say, like, you know what I mean? I'm not like that. I don't want to, like, Paz. I've got a wee personal thing for Paz, you know what I mean? Because I've been watching Paz the longest. Paz has been here forever, you know what I mean? Out of them all, guys, Paz has been here the longest. As far as I'm concerned, you know what I mean? Maybe people will correct me in the comments, you know. It'd be interesting to know who was all here the longest, you know. Now, obviously, Tommy's the longest, you know what I mean? Come on, Tulip, this way. We're going down to the waterfall. But nah, like, it doesn't matter who's here the longest, really, guy. I'm just having a laugh, you know. This is the thing as well. There doesn't seem to be any hilarity between our right-wing YouTubers. You know, everybody's very confined. Everybody's scared to say anything or speak about anybody. Or it's actually quite funny. Tulip, no, you're not running off the dogs. Not all dogs are friendly. Come on. Come on. Yeah. I find it amusing because I can see a lot that you can't see, and I hear a lot that you don't hear, and you know, it is. I do get out. We do. I got a wee WhatsApp group, and we do have a laugh. So we do on it, and it's we have quite a diverse bunch. So it is mostly Belfast boys, but come on, and you get. But yeah, it's very interesting, very interesting for myself. But yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, maybe one day you'll understand what I'm talking about, and you will one day, I'm sure. But you know, if I say waterfall one day, and you'll understand, it'll all make sense, I suppose. That's not a wee code word because I'm standing in front of a waterfall. But yeah, I suppose I'm a bit fly sometimes, you know what I mean? But sometimes if you've got a chance to see the real of people, you can always test people. Sometimes in life you get opportunities to test the depth of people, And I always find that myself, you know what I mean? I find, like yourselves, you know what I mean? You're my followers, you are amazing, you know what I mean? The fact that, that you are following me and the comments and that, and, I know, see, this is the thing, only I know who I am, So I just want to tell you that, well done, you know what I mean? Well done. These are the smartest people I know. So I'm going to say about that. But I'm loving life, so I am. And I've always loved life. You'll not find many people that have been around me that haven't had a good time. I've never suffered from depression. And yeah, I've always seen, I don't know what it is, I've always been really happy, I'm always happy to be free. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm always happy to be free. Oh, yeah, that's better. So when I'm in prison, it's hard. But once you're in prison a wee while, you get used to it and you adapt, and it just becomes, I have as much fun in prison as I do out here. But yeah, adapting is difficult. Going from here to there is difficult. Going from there to here is difficult. Believe you me. And but once you get into the swing of either or, I can have such an amazing time. And it's just a wee bit more special out here. So it is. And I love being free. I love being outside a cell, I know I'm institutionalised, but I'm institutionalised in a way where I'm able to deal with prison, pretty easy. Come here, girl. 2 seconds, guys, to get this wee roaster on. There's a dog coming. She hasn't seen it yet, so we're all good. Too busy having a wee sniff. Another doggy's poo. Okay, sorry guys, cameras everywhere. Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, there's a wee path. Go along there. Come on, girl. But no, I just go through my life normal, I try and keep everything real. I struggle socially, but I always have people around me that know that and understand that. But yeah, I still have my problems, Oh yeah, still have my problems. I get a lot of people come into my life, and they think they know best. They think they I don't know. A lot of people try to control me, not like try and tame me or try and mold me into a way that they want, or because I am quite chaotic. I am quite chaos. My nickname is Sparky because I don't stop. I never sit down. I never sit down, guys. Anybody that knows me knows that. I know. God knows how I'm on in jail, but yeah. Yeah, I struggle with that. So I do, I have techniques where I relax, and I use YouTube to where I sort of, my mind's still going, but I can rest my body, and that's how I know so much, and I'm able to talk about so much because I've got an array of a library of stuff in my head, I've got an interest of learning about things. I always look into things differently, I think. And I see something, I want to know why it's like that. I want to understand why it's happened. So I use my YouTube, like a Google search engine. And yeah, that's yeah, I've always been a question. I've always questioned, like, how does the TV work? I mean, I've never watched TV and just sat there watching it. I've always thought when I was younger, how does that work? I've always wondered how you turn on the radio and people talk. You get me? And we can listen to music through an electric cable that comes out of your wall. They're the kind of things that used to blow my mind when I was a wee boy. So I used to have to look into these things. I used to have to understand everything. Now, I don't know if that's something to do with what I've been through. But that's something I've never spoke about that to anybody. This is the first time this has ever come out of my mouth. But yeah, that's who I am. I've always been the kind of lad that likes to understand exactly what's going on around him, and it's just a wee weird thing, But it's actually made my life quite interesting, in a way. But listen, guys, it's just a wee walk and talk, give you a wee bit of the beauty. And that's all. But listen, all my love, thank you so much for watching my videos. A wee travel today, a wee travel. I'm going to put this out this evening, so I am. So around about tea time for yous. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed it. It's just for me to use, and a thank you for everything that you have done, said, support, and the buy me some coffees. That's absolutely amazing. And I'm at £190 on buy me a coffee. So wow, thank you all so much. Honest to God, I am absolutely made up. These are absolutely amazing. And like I say, it'll all go to Katie and it'll all go towards the horse. Thank you all so much, guys.